Good evening. Thank you for joining us for the UBC News tonight. My name is Wadulo Arnold Mark, and I'm going to be taking you for the news for the next 1 hour with Dorothy Namuyomba on sign language. So without further ado, let's take a look at the top stories tonight and then get into the bulletin. In our top stories tonight, the President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni advises Ugandans to stop cultivating in wetlands. President Museveni again okays copyright management system. Nakapiripiri district local leaders and residents block Pokot pastoralists. And the third edition of the Makerere Guild League starts to write the rich history of the university leadership. Once again, thank you for joining us. We now give you the news in detail. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has urged residents of Ntungamo district to stop wetland cultivation, which contributes to drought. The president says that continued encroachment on wetlands violates the country's laws and distorts nature. He was on a parish development model assessment of Ntungamo district, as these details share with us.
The three-day presidential welfare creation tour of Ankole sub-region ended on Thursday, 27th February 2025, but President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni over the weekend continued to assess the parish development model program. President Museveni, in company of the First Lady, Janet Kataha Museveni, visited Mole Orikiriza, a parish development model beneficiary in Ntungamo district. Mole is a resident of Nyanga 2, Chobe Ward, Rentable, Rahi Town Council.
Mzei na mama mwebare byone byo tiri tabatambwire niwe mu bicweka bitari mwe na bimwe.
Orikiriza first ventured in poultry keeping after receiving shillings 1 million in 2023.
Ashanga n'ekitengo cyo kutunga enkoko. Muze enkoko kazitunga nagura enkoko igana. Nazitunga nazorobwire buke naziguza.
However, having not yielded much as she expected, Mole decided to take a loan of shillings 2.5 million from a local village circle to start onion growing, which she claims has now changed her life.
Nashitaba n'umushiza wanje situ za muzeyi zuhwire hatukore ki kaje twiharoni yonyeza tushashuri yari yaroni namwemererera.
So ninda kubebaza abukwimukira omuhuru yituretsire mukakire sentezi mukazikozesa.
For the water concerns raised by farmers, Museveni proposes that setting up irrigation schemes in the area could help in averting climatic changes.
Bati mukimura akore mugambere abantu banyu baryo mbishara abako nibakomye bishara nambona boko muhangarinda kubashima ndebero baryo mukishara cyo kuza rwamucucu barigiremo ikifundo cyagarukaho konka aho bacyaba abahena muhanga abakwingo bukabeyo muranko mukishara barigemo abo direkishara amaizi
President Museveni announced plans to introduce water pumps and solar-powered irrigation systems to ensure consistent water supply for farming.
Icyamaizi ntuje kugira plan mpango yebyanga aboko kama teneti abere yatugambire buriyo ubutanko bakutonga urushozi konga nko kabasharo yagamba ubuntu buyama abantu bake. Ntubantu enda okutsindika mweza arushozi gakayamba abantu amakaменgi ho ntuja kukora plani ntukikora.
The First Lady, Janet Kataha Museveni, was impressed by the fruits of parish development model funds in strengthening families.
No kwata nisoko mukukunde kamaka kandi amaka agakwatanise agahurire gombe kihanga ihanga erugumire yemerera amaka kugakuba gatagumire ihanga tirugumire turuhurire tirine hiriyemerere amaka ni nk'amahega kuko utaine mahega tukubasa kuteka PDM nyowe ikindi kugisimira ikindi ahubwo kuba cyo cyonka ni rwanisa obworo icyo kubanza kunka icya kabiri ni rwanisa amaka gatakwatanise.
President Museveni also offered extra support of shillings 15 million to Mole, as well as 1 million shillings to each of the parish development model beneficiaries in this area. President Museveni later pledged 300 iron sheets, cement and shillings 50 million to facilitate the completion of a lock church. Robert Onyango, UBC News.
And furthermore, the Prime Minister of Uganda, Robin Nabanja, has encouraged farmers in Kiryandongo district to grow enterprising crops instead of sticking on growing maize with low returns on investment. Nabanja was speaking at a fundraising ceremony of Kigumba Catholic Parish in Kiryandongo district. Let's have a look at the details.
The fundraising ceremony to facelift Kigumba Catholic Parish in Kiryandongo district, which was established 52 years ago by the Komboni missionaries, was preceded by the Holy Mass, led by the Bishop of Hoima Diocese, Vincent Kirabo Amoti. The Prime Minister of Uganda, Robin Nabanja, who was the chief guest, was welcomed by the Minister for Public Service, Mululi Mukasa, and his deputy, Mary Mugasa, and the area members of Parliament. The parish priest of Kigumba Catholic Parish, Father Francis Komakage, commended the Prime Minister for saving his life when he was attacked by the robbers.
Also very special to me because you saved my life when I was still working in Busesa. I would have died many years ago in the hands of robbers. I was ambushed at Kanyuegera along Mubende Kakumiro Road by robbers who had piled logs on the road. I was put down at gunpoint, stepped on my head as others were busy looting my vehicle. I spent more than an hour on the ground up to when your pickup, I remember it was a double cabin Toyota Hilux. When they saw your vehicle, they rushed into the bush, and this allowed me to escape. I'm sure you don't remember this, but I do, and thank the Lord who brought you to my rescue.
He thanked her for the humility, a virtue that has made her outstanding in the whole world.
I would also like to congratulate you upon the award you got for being the best Prime Minister in the world. This I can confidently testify because I witnessed in the corridors of the Parliament when MPs commenting on how good and free you are to them. Please keep that good spirit because the Lord will reward you abundantly.
It was at this fundraising drive that the Prime Minister advised farmers in Kiryandongo to grow enterprising crops instead of sticking to growing maize, which has low returns on investment.
Bite in 1 acre, a yencho, Okuyamo Sawaziga. A chico to Munesa Uta. Abukuita Kalikuzi. A Takuzilla, a Petamer, Kimisa Sawiku. And a Sahas of Yencho, a set Ziga, Siriku.
Nabanja cited green pepper, coffee, onions, and poultry farming and dairy farming as some of the best enterprising ventures.
Green pepper, depending on what you have done on the farm. Bananas. Just 1 acre. Million kuminana. Of June, Irish potatoes. Depending on legal consider. The
Prime Minister, who is also Kakumiro Woman Member of Parliament, said she is not only preaching farming, but practices what she preaches.
1, 2, 3.
The Prime Minister was informed about the land grabbing cases in the district.
Yateze ebyapo mu ttaka ly'abantu. Kahindo tafiiri. Njagenda mbibaze nnyingi mu kabineti na pulezidenti bwe mugambire kandi ndagire babisaze mu byapa ebyo ebyobutukuvu. Amen.
The Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Thomas Tayebwa, has threatened to arrest political leaders who are misleading Ugandans on the parish development model funds. He was speaking at the launch of the Archdiocese of Mbarara Development Foundation in Mitoma District. More details in this report.
Over 8 billion Uganda shillings is needed to construct a commercial building for the Archbishop of Mbarara, where earnings will support development projects of Catholic Church.
People are more than ready to give back to the community. They have also given a lot of money to put up a new structure for the Catholic Church.
The launch started with a mass led by the Bishop of Mbarara Archdiocese, His Grace Lambert by Nomugisha. Mugisha encouraged Christians to learn giving back to God.
Zabu na nefeza tutubine. Bonge kitine ncho turukuhereza. Nohereza ko gizrota imo mwine cyumwine. Kino muntu otine cyati. Buri muntu wena ine cyayine. Nobody is too poor to give. And nobody is too rich to receive.
The Deputy Speaker of Parliament, also chairperson of AMDEF, Thomas Tayebwa, contributed 50 million cash.
Targeti yanje mbenda jantwitse milioni maganasha na kubateraho milioni 50 cash.
He was dissatisfied with the leaders who mislead people on parish development model.
Twashanga omwebembezo yono gambere abantu batashashuri I want us to be serious. Our programs are government itagaruka kugaruka nyuma. RDC ni nyendeje bintu mu bicondoze. Hatakajira omwebembezo banonda karuno yenda ki okagira abantu ngo batashashura abo kwezi sente nizagaruka mu omusako yecyaro abantu abandi bazeguze. Mwachenga ni sente zanyu nitwenda ngo mugaruke muzishashure zizo mushaho yomuruka abandi nabo bakoreki.
So as leaders we are supposed to execute His Excellency the President's command. So if you go beyond that, then you should be arrested.
The chief guest, King Caesar Murenga, contributed shillings 100 million.
Abini taka rira rugama matafari. Herezi taka niwe wakozilitaka. Itaka ni rya ruhanga. Wayihaho tokayihaho nubwo keretse yababantu mitware ibiri. Tokayahitaka rorezi rakira 200 bakorema amatafari. Ohurire. So mwege kugaba, mwege kugira ki?
Kawanguzi Paul akatuhurira Nelson UBC.
Otyo bamba marakuteze chishane.
It is 5 years since Stephen Kazimba Mugalu became the 9th Archbishop of the Church of Uganda. During the Thanksgiving ceremony at Namirembe, Kampala, the clergy commended Kazimba of being a resourceful and work-oriented Archbishop. Philip Aguta reports.
Christians gathered at Archbishop's residence in Namirembe, Kampala, to celebrate 5 years of ministry of Samuel Stephen Kazimba Mugalu, the 9th Anglican Archbishop. Prayers were led by retired Bishop of Kampala Diocese, Hannington Mutebi, who commended the Archbishop for clearing the 60 billion debt on Janan Luumu Church House in Kampala. constructing the Nkoyoyo guest house and keeping the Church of Uganda very active during COVID-19.
When we come like this, some of us, we are not able to organize a Thanksgiving. So we join in, we come in. You also look back and remember what the Lord has done for you and say, okay, it is good. The Archbishop has organized this Thanksgiving. I'll also come in and thank God for A, B, and C. Then God will see you present. And
the same achievements were also re-echoed by Provincial Secretary William Onen.
Mighty God will give you courage, commitment, and resources for the projects ahead of us to strengthen the church further and to take it to a greater horizon for the glory of.
I want to thank the Lord so much for Dr. Kazimba, because in his 5 years he has achieved a lot. We want to recall that he was enthroned and immediately COVID came in, but he managed to go through that period.
The host, Archbishop Kazimba, commended the people he worked with for supporting him to make it possible, including government for offering more than 1,000 land titles for church land.
And her team for working closely with the Church Commissioners Holding Company Limited to title all our land across the province. She has helped us a lot, and we are at a no cost.
He also dismissed people's perception that church is always silent on human rights violations.
Address the issue of human rights, which has generated public debate and led to some are choosing church leaders for what they refer to as being silent. Let me be so clear. The Church of Uganda, through the Intelligence Council of Uganda, has activated and engaged key stakeholders, including the President, to advocate for justice and human dignity. We engage a lot, and our approach is different from what other people would think. We did it diplomatically, and it is the effective way. So I hereby unveil.
During the celebrations, Nkoyoyo Guest House was also commissioned. It was constructed by the chairperson of the Enthronement Organizing Committee and also Minister for Energy and Minerals, Ruth Nankabirwa.
Sit and discuss and talk about serving God in this country with Honorable Bahati and a few friends. We go through so many things. Whenever the Archbishop raises us for a call, maybe to talk to the President, Honorable Bahati is one of those we sit and plan how to attack, how to pursue.
At the event, the Special Presidential Assistant on Service Delivery and Corruption, Higachi Satyamukama, pledged to house the Nkoyoyo Guest House with beddings.
First, I am a member of Church of Uganda, so I have not been forced, and whatever I will bring, it is spiritually, it is in me. Not only this church, when you go to Gomba, the Archbishop will tell you, I put furniture on the church, I bought chairs, windows of half of a church. Once God gives you, also it's good to return.
Philip Aguta for UBC News in Kampala.
And furthermore, the Uganda High Commission to UK has launched the Uganda, Europe and United Kingdom Association to mobilize the diaspora. Uganda High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, Northern Ireland and Ambassador to Ireland, Nimisha Madvani, recognized mobilization in harnessing skills, expertise and resources of Ugandans in the diaspora.
3, 2, 1.
The Uganda High Commission in the UK has launched the Uganda, Europe and United Kingdom Association, an umbrella organization that will drive economic transformation and development in Uganda.
Okay.
The association president, Moses Bwenje, and his vice president, David Martins, told UBC that the initiative will promote economic development through investment, trade, knowledge sharing, and cultural exchange.
UWECA is an association that is working to be a premier to foster unity, empower, and development among Ugandans living in the United Kingdom and Europe, to breed a prosperity and progress between diaspora and Uganda.
Uganda's High Commissioner to the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland, Anemisha Madivani, recognized diaspora mobilization in harnessing skills, expertise and resources of Ugandans in the diaspora to benefit people back home.
So in today's globalized world, countries are recognizing the critical role of their diaspora communities as a driving power towards economic transformation of their own countries of origin. The government of Uganda is committed to working closely with you, our diaspora community, to harness your skills, expertise, and knowledge to tap into the vast available resources, tourism, minerals, fruits, vegetables, amongst all the others, to accelerate Uganda's economic growth and development as our partners in development.
The event launch started with a panel discussion that featured Uganda UK Lawyers Association and Uganda British Doctors Association presidents. Several people who contributed to the formation of the association, including Miriam Otengo, were rewarded for outstanding community mobilization.
As we gather tonight to launch Uganda Europe United Kingdom Association, I am reminded of the leadership of President Yoweri Museveni, who has been instrumental in championing the African integration as envisioned in the African Union's Agenda 2063. Following in the footsteps of the vision bearer, President Museveni insists that the diaspora remains an integral part of Uganda, and that missions abroad embrace the diaspora mobilization as one of its best.
At the same event, a Ugandan athlete, Deo Kato, who ran from Cape Town, South Africa to London in a year to raise awareness on racism, was also rewarded.
This is not a joke of on the periphery. This is real.
Nakapiripirit local leaders and residents have blocked Pokot pastoralists from Amudat and West Pokot of Kenya access to Nakapiripirit district. They are accused of causing insecurity. Security bosses of police and UPDF led by the 3rd Division Commander Brigadier General Wilberforce Serunkuma, Police Anti-Livestock Theft Unit Francis Chamusto, areas MPs and local politicians have met to discuss this issue pertinently.
On 26th February, one person was shot dead and a police gun was stolen from the police anti-stock theft unit of Nadip in Tokora sub-county, Nakapiripiriti district. There is insecurity allegedly caused by suspected Karamoja, Pian pastoralists and Pokot pastoralists from Amdat and West Pokot of Kenya.
As we talk now, these Pokot who are raiding now, they are from the border. They are from Kenya. That's why they have come with the animals with force. Nobody allowed them to come up to graze up to where people are staying, where people are drinking, where people are cultivating.
The illicit movement of guns still come from the Kenyan side to the Ugandan side, and the people of Nakapiripirit district are still suffering.
It's not only that the Pokots do this. The Pokots are also associated with some other Karamojongs who come and they bring them up to these sub-counties, these lower sub-counties. But right now, as I speak, there is a lot of hunger running through. People are running from villages to nearby towns, nearby village towns, to rescue their lives and to also beg for what to eat, give their children to eat.
The 3rd Division Commander Brigadier General Wilberforce Serunkuma says security protects water sources but denies security forces protecting the Pokots as alleged by the Karamoja. He promises a cordon and search operation to resume recovery of all illegal guns.
I have confirmed that all communities, the 2 communities, there are some criminals who are armed, and it is waking us up as security to start again the cordon and search to look for those criminals. If we are not bringing them up, we shall look for them by ourselves.
Meanwhile, Minister Lokeris and the State Minister for Labour and Industries, Esther Davinia Anyakon, and the locals said the Pokots should go back to their district until the situation normalizes.
To see the Pokot cows, if they are messing around their villages, take them back to Amudat, or those of Kenyans go to Kenya.
Together with the leaders of the communities to resolve this, we have said, let the cows of the Pokots first go back, and also they look for pasture and water in their areas. We are not going to accept them for now until they know that bloodshed is not good.
The instability seems to be caused by confrontation between Karamojongs and Pokots at water sources.
This season was, since the conflict starts from water points, let us protect and patrol water points.
On 26th this month, 44-years-old Solomon Longole was shot dead by suspected Pokot warriors at Arenkipi village, Nadip Parish, Tokora Sub-County, Nakapiripiriti district. The criminals also stole one gun from Police Anti-Stock Theft Unit, detach of Nadip, 3rd Division Commander Brigadier General Wilberforce Serunkoma, and other security officers of police, UPDF and local leaders visited the family of Longole in Nadip Parish.
We are here to mourn our comrade Arts.
Later, there was a meeting with local leaders and local residents at Arenkipi village, Nadip Parish, to discuss the current security. Tokora Sub-County Chairperson John Agan requested government to arm 5 locals per parish who will work with the security forces.
Do something very fast, because when they hear, they can run as those ones also are running. If they can give every parish 5 people. That's long ago in cabinet. Because I said they know the entrances, tricketed points, they will be able to do. The way the previous people who are already absorbed into the army, they were doing a good job.
Give these people to handle guns in their homes? No. These people should be handed over the UPDF to the government. For example, if the barracks is very near the village, they bring those 5 civilians who are being well trained to join those soldiers who are in the barracks to go and sign guns, time for duty only. They go and do the work. After that, they come back, they return the arm.
Pokot pastoralists, both from Uganda and West Pokot of Kenya, usually trek through Amdat district to Nakapiripiriti and Sebei sub-region searching for water and pasture. Benon Mokwaya, Maureen Iga, Nakapiripiriti.
And furthermore, the Muslim fraternity has been urged to do good during this holy month of Ramadan. During a handover of food consignments to Muslims living in Katanga suburb and surrounding areas at Katanga Playgrounds, Sheikh Elias Chigozi from One Umar, based in UK, said the month of Ramadan is important in the Muslim faith. More details in this report.
The sacred month of Ramadan is a time for good deeds, allowing individuals to deepen their spiritual connection while fostering a sense of community solidarity. Many Muslims help those in need as part of Islamic values of compassion, generosity and unity through charity and volunteerism. It earns Muslims blessings from Allah during the holy month of Ramadan. Meanwhile, Engineer Hassan Senkungu vying for Kawempe South seat in the 2026 general elections in partnership with the One Woman Uganda, supported by One Woman UK funding, donated a food consignment.
We called them onto ground so that they give back to the society. Them giving back to the society, it's us giving back to society. We are ensuring that the community benefits more than anyone else.
A team of visiting One Woman UK-based volunteers and One Woman Uganda handed over the donations to thousands of beneficiaries.
As you can see, we've packed the bags for you. We packed them ourselves. So inshallah, everything will be perfectly in size, as well as the content of inside. It brings us great joy that you guys are fasting and we'll be able to give you something to open your fast with.
We are very glad and happy for this opportunity, more especially in this holy month of Ramadan. As we know very well that holy month of Ramadan, it's month of blessings, month of fasting, month of doing charity, month of share our time with the needy. It's a holy month of Barakah. We ask Allah to accept all the effort you've given out, the time you've spent.
The beneficiaries included Katanga residents, Ugandan nationals, Somali, Sudanese, Congolese communities, among others.
So for us, we are happy because Katanga Ghetto Development Link, whereby we empower the youth, the elder, and the children, at least they have been able to be involved into the action. So most of our group members have acquired all the packages.
Alhamdulillah mana Allah mwebaza mwana okwangena sibe kisibo kyake kyonna kibaleko barakallahu fikum.
Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Allah asasire kusinga simanyi mukazo na Allah amuwechi ya rabbi kyatuloozako natuletera riziki ya Ramadan eno netufuna wala alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Nebaza Allah kusinga buli kimu kyonna.
Engineer Hassan Senkungu, who led the campaign, reiterated helping those in need, but also told Katanga residents that he plans to contest for Kawempe Southeast seat in 2026.
We are tired of people who get elected and they do not work for their people. We are people from Kawempe South. Those who have come here and you did nothing, we are saying go out of offices and we do those things for ourselves. It is time for people of Kawempe South to come up and select a person from their own who is going to give back and do as we've done.
One Woman is an NGO that provides humanitarian aid in safe water, food, emergency relief, and orphanage support. Amwai Vanjuko for UBC.
More than 3,000 residents in Kalere and Katanga have also received essential food items, including cooking oil, sugar, flour, and rice, courtesy of One Umar Uganda. The initiative has brought joy to many families, especially during this month of Ramadan. Let's take a look.
The Minister of Kampala and Metropolitan Affairs, Honorable Mr. Kabanda, appreciated One Umar Uganda for the generous support. She urged them to continue their assistance, emphasizing that the need is still significant.
Big day for our people, especially those who are fasting. We have given people in Katanga 1,000 packs. There is 10. It includes 10 kilograms of sugar, 10 kilograms of rice, 10 kilograms of flour, wheat flour, and cooking oil. We do appreciate the Uma people. They have given us because we are in need. We don't have anything. So I'm so grateful for this, and we are advocating for more. I wish they could give us more than 10,000 packs because people in Kampala are so poor, and some go with water. They have nothing to eat when they are breaking the fast or when they are continuing the fast. So we are so grateful. Thank you very much, Umma One. Thank you very much, the District of Wachiso. Thank you very much, everybody who's been here.
Big team from UK. They have come to witness the work done by One Umma Uganda, and they loved and were so happy, too eager to show these people when they are receiving abundance. We're in all the month of Ramadan. We need to stand with one another, love one another. This holy month, it's a month of love, month of charity, month of respect, month of fasting, month of reading Quran.
Meanwhile, at the Old Mosque, Dr. Sana organization distributed food items to Uganda Muslim Supreme Council staff and the needy individuals. The National Muslim Women leader, Hajat Sophia Kenyanji, appreciated the donors during Ramadan.
Very grateful for the fact that we are back in Ramadan. I want to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has kept us alive, and I pray for those who have departed. We pray that may Allah take them to Jannat al-Firdaus. I'm very grateful that we are having this sadaqah from Dr. Sahin Help, which is here to feed the people of Uganda.
The Uganda Muslim Supreme Council Deputy Secretary General Ali Muhammad Aluma encouraged Muslims to support the needy.
Uganda Muslim Supreme Council with our friends, our colleagues, Brother Dr. Shahin and Ngali Foundation, we are here today distributing iftar to those who are in need of support. And that's why we are here today.
Benon Mokwaya, Jamil Sekaja, UBC News.
The political landscape in Kawempe North has intensified as candidates enter the second day of vigorous campaigns. The day's campaigns activities saw National Resistance Movement NRM candidate Hajati Farida Nambi officially welcome supporters who had previously campaigned for independent candidate Hanifa Mulera Kaladi.
Today's campaign activities saw National Resistance Movement candidate Hajat Farida Nambi officially welcome supporters who had previously campaigned for independent candidate Hanifa Mulera Kaladi. Hanifa Mulera Kaladi, who broke ranks with NRM party to contest as an independent, had been a significant player in the political race. The dramatic shift in allegiance was marked by an event in Chebandonsoba, where Amin Mayanja and his team announced their support for Nambi, citing her commitment to the right political path. Hajati Nambi embarked on a rigorous door-to-door campaign covering key areas such as Chebandonsoba, Kaleri Park and Kanyanya Quarter Zone. At every stop, she was warmly received by enthusiastic residents who seized the opportunity to air their grievances. Concerns ranged from rising crime rates to the growing issue of street children involved in scrap collection, who often block roads and create security risks. Promising to be their voice in Parliament, Nambi assured voters that she would advocate for their needs and push for government interventions to address these pressing issues.
Banange ebintu bino byonna property rent yate alese businesses afenga nzigale tugenda kuba omulanga banange njagala okubagamba nti omwagala w'abangi generali katonda gweyawawo emikisa n'amafuta agenda tutuukako wano mu nnaku ezitali zaawala.
As part of her strategic outreach, Nambi also visited religious institutions, seeking divine favor and reinforcing her appeal to the faith-based electorate. Energy on the ground suggests that the race for Kawempe North is far from over, with candidates intensifying efforts to secure victory as election day draws closer. Sudat Kaye, UBC News. UBC News.
Furthermore, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni allowed the operationalization of the copyright management system, a program that strengthens intellectual property rights and protects the creative industry. During a meeting in Rwachetura attended by Deputy Speaker of Parliament Thomas Tayewa, Minister of State for Gender and Culture Peace Mutuzo, and a section of musicians led by the Senior Presidential Advisor for Creatives and President of the Uganda National Musicians Federation, Idrissa Musuza, also known as Eddie Kenzo. President Museveni said the copyright management system has been completed to address the emerging challenges in copyright protection. The integrated copyright management system will help the creatives register works, monitor use, and where possible receive payments for use of their works. A principal development economist at State House, Dr. Joel Isabidie, says a musician will register their works like a song, and then different places that have been licensed to play that music will be monitored by a system. At the end of a certain period, the musician will collect money that has been paid by that particular business to use that music, and this is termed as royalties. Civil society organizations led by Mahanik Sickle Cells Foundation in Entebbe municipality has supplemented its programs with girls and youths vocational trainings under DIT programs. The principal, Mahanik Sickle Cell Foundation, Rebecca Namagambo, told UBC the initiative follows the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, where over 900,000 girl children were impregnated. At least 10,000 were from Wakiso district, and most of them dropped out of school, increasing the numbers of unemployed youth in Katabi and Entebbe municipality.
These graduates are school dropouts as a result of COVID-19. They were from vulnerable families. They have completed vocational training in various disciplines.
Okuyigirizibwa eby'enviiri, eby'okuzimba, okufumba, okukola sabbuuni n'ebintu ebirala bwe bityo.
Members of the board.
The principal Mahanik Sickle Cell Foundation, Rebecca Namagambo, says the initiative improves lives through advocacy, awareness, and support to the sickle cell patients in the community.
MSF Standing Center started in 2016 with Mr. and Mrs. Mahanik, with a vision of helping sickle cell patients as well as the community. It is an impact to the community because we found out that there are many sickle cell patients there who are unemployed, and as well as the single mothers that would love to join our group.
Civil society organizations call for collective efforts in addressing unemployed youth by offering vocational skills.
Last year we had a total of 95 students, but this year it is more than last year because this year we have 220 students. So we call upon different organizations and the government to work with us in Entebbe Town Council.
And in establishing the skilling as a program, they went and worked in conjunction with DIT, that department of the government, and they award certificates to the youth. They mobilized youth who were ravaged by COVID-19, whose mental health were ravaged by COVID-19, and made them to come and join the institution to acquire knowledge, skills.
Relatedly, the Buckingham University has graduated teachers in Entebbe municipality who have successfully completed an international diploma in education, a training that will match teachers with the 21st century technologies.
And so we hope that after 10 years, we are going to be able to see a force of young people entering community with solution, looking at problems and not run away, but looking at problem and say, how can I turn it into an opportunity? And this is what this program is looking at.
So when you start your teaching on Monday, or when you start a new course, started with that growth mindset that we tried to instill with you in the ID, to embrace new ideas and adopt new techniques in your classroom.
Buckingham University Vice Chancellor pledged support to Ugandan teachers who acquire skills in ICT. Kawanguzi Paul, Sula Kagugube, UBC.
Here's your chance to win school fees for your child for a whole year. Just pay school fees using Momo.
Hey, Mkowe High School. Na wana tufunye wo muwanguzi o MTN Momo. Ye wangu de school fees ezo mwaka mulamba tebereza. Hey, owuliro otya mutima kati.
Banange sanyu lyenye nali amochi wago nyanjaga nyangu amali walonze erinyo.
Eshishi?
Njani awangula school fees.
Eza Momo.
Eza Momo.
Ezo mwaka mulamba.
Okumalo mwaka mulamba ndi musanyu.
Oh my goodness.
Banange MTN mwenye yanza ne yanze.
Wanje?
Mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala.
Nkubiriza muzadde munnange yonna gy'oli. Wallahi it's a serious school fees for Momo Pay.
Dial *165 *80 hash. Select option 2 for school pay. Select option 1 to pay school fees. Enter the student number and amount and approve the transaction. You are now entered the draw to win school fees for your child for a whole year.
Look
Looking for instant excitement? The Uganda National Lottery Spin for Cash game is now available online. Wherever you are, you can join the excitement for just 500, 1,000 and 2,000 Uganda shillings. Don't miss out. Register now on www.nationallottery.go.ug for a chance to win your share of 2 billion instantly. What are you waiting for? Play Spin for Cash now, anytime, anywhere. Ituba is the proud operator of the Uganda National Lottery.
Uganda National Lottery. Dream, play, win.
Participants must be 18 years or older. Play responsibly. The Uganda National Lottery is operated by Ituba Uganda and regulated by the National Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory Board.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort and pride with Royal Foam Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels, and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Foam Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukota Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the first floor.
Agriculture is Uganda's economic backbone, employing about 70% of the working population and contributing 20% of the GDP. As the world becomes a digital global village, ICT has proven to increase productivity in the agricultural value chain. UKUSAF, through its Strategic Plan 3, recognizes the importance of access and usage of ICT-based tools, information and knowledge for farmers by providing them the needed skills to live, learn, work and participate in a digital society.
We came up with a project which we took to UKSAF, and we're happy that UKSAF supported it. That project is called ICT for Farmers. What did we get from ICT for Farmers? We managed to skill up to 100,000 farmers.
When you want to relax your body and refresh your mind, welcome to Hotel La Confidential, Aroa's premier destination for luxury and comfort. The only hotel in Aroa City offering a serene atmosphere, breathtaking scenery. Come and discover our exclusive wellness club with packages that include a fully equipped gym, a rejuvenating sauna, steam bath, and a great sky blue swimming pool. For events, our state-of-art conference halls and versatile event spaces are perfect for hosting shows, wedding receptions, birthdays, and more. Come and enjoy our cinema hall and unisex saloon, all designed to meet your entertainment and grooming needs. Bring your family and let your kids splash around in our beautiful kids water park. We are located on Aroa Pakwachi Highway in the heart of Aroa City. Don't wait. Visit us on www.hotellaconfidential.com or call us on 0761 688 181.
And now in the world of business, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni's visit to Western Uganda on his regional parish development model tours has inspired many to become better in the household income enterprise. We have more details on this report.
President Yoweri Museveni's regional parish development model tour to Western Uganda has inspired locals to improve household income. The president made several stops, including at Ntambiko Craft Center in Bushenyi, Ishaka municipality. Presidential advisor on literary affairs Mary Karoro Okrut started the Skills Center to promote culture and skills and has added Pearl Pads Factory for the girl child. In Rubirizi district, the message was parish development model, household income, and the 4-acre model.
The farmers have caught up. Another thing, Rubirizi as a district, specifically again, Bunyaruguru County is very blessed with beautiful sites, mentioning the Queen Elizabeth National Park, the lakes, and we have very good soils. So as an opportunity, taking that, if we can put more funding into agriculture so that our farmers are more sensitized and educated about proper good farming.
Residents of Bunyaruguru in Rubirizi district who ventured into piggery, coffee, bananas, cotton and rearing claim to face transport problems.
So as we are becoming successful, it means we need a market for our produce. Therefore, I would ask government, more so the president, to expedite the construction of the railway for cargo to help us who are into produce, because we cannot compete with Kenya, we are competing with Tanzania because we are landlocked, and whenever we go, our product is taken last at a cheaper price.
Osmosis again. Osmosis tried to pay. Money wasn't enough. He checked every pocket. Money wasn't enough. Osi, we're sorting it. With the Momo, we're sorting it. Osmosis checked again. Money still not enough. He looked it everywhere. Hey, but Chief, what is going on? Osi, we're sorting it. With the Momo, we're sorting it.
When your money is not enough, we're sorting it with MTN Momo. Use the Momo app or dial *165*5# to add call with Momo Advance and pay bills, send money or buy bundles.
Welcome back. You're still watching the UBC News Tonight, broadcasting live from Nile Avenue. And now in the world of sports, the third edition of the Makerere Guild League has started aiming to bring together the rich history of the university leadership through sports. 12 teams have been assembled to compete for 9 months. More details in this report.
Over the next 9 months, the Guild League that has started this Sunday will showcase the unity, strength and determination of Makerere University, finest athletes, both past and present, who represented the university at Guild level.
To be here for this Mac Guild League tournament, it's a wonderful league which has brought together very many guild leaders, which we have had for the last many years that the institution has been there. As Shire Petroleum, that we are looking forward to bring to the institution to see that the institution grow and be on top as one of the best business institutions in Africa, like it has been.
Unlike before, this year the league is more than just a competition. It gathers leaders who once steered the destiny of Makerere University, reuniting to support and play against each other.
You know, when young people come together, just as Ambrose said, a lot of ideas come through. We believe the future of this country is in our hands. So when we keep coming together as leaders, we keep coming up with ideas on how we can better our societies. And so we are using games this time around to help bring these people together. And we are also inviting other people to come and join. It's not just about the games. There are people you have been seeing working in different places as you students who are still in school. You need to be meeting these people, these leaders, because they have opportunities for you.
12 teams, each uniquely formed, will compete in this epic league, among them celebrating the inclusion of female athletes, showing the strength of Makerere University and Makerere Business School in the hands of all students, regardless of gender.
We are here, we are actually very worried whether the team we are actually going to play is going to be available. We see a walkover because of the qualities in the team. I would also want to thank very much Sherry Petroleum for giving us these equipments. We have been lacking these equipments to facilitate us to be a very strong team in as far as this league is concerned.
The Makerere Guild League is not only about competition, but rather about a greater cause, the need to build the Guild complex, a place for all students to gather, learn and grow.
We have an ultimate goal of constructing a Guild building in Makerere University. We have registered teams 12 for this season.
The next outing comes through every first weekend of every month.
Once someone said that if you gave me an axe, I would take 60% of that time sharpening the axe and 40% of that time to chop down that huge tree. And that goes without saying that if you are getting into any venture, take most of your time preparing, then the implementation will be easy. Thank you for joining us for the 8 o'clock edition of the UBC News Tonight. My name is Wadulo, Arnold, Mark, and Dorothy Namuyomba on sign language. See you at 10.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Uganda, are you ready to kick things up to the next level? The Uganda National Lottery brings you Sports Take 10. Predict the results of 10 football games and win big. With tickets at only 500 shillings, join the fun and make your predictions count with Sports Take 10. Sports